All right, I'm here with Dominate, the jungler for Curse. Congratulations after your win. After a game like that, okay, you've just ensured that every team has gone 1-1 in the North American LCS, and a crazy game like that going back and forth. How do you feel overall about the landscape of the North American LCS now with all the teams so close?
I definitely think it just shows how close all the teams are in skill level. Any team can win versus any team on any given day, and yeah, the last 2 weeks you've just had a bunch of 1-1s, and it just means that going into the end of the season, all the teams are going to be fighting for those playoff spots.
All right, now let's talk about Skarner. First, the one to bring it out here, Dominate. A lot of people were saying when he initially came out that he was OP, but I feel like that was an overreaction. Actually, how do you feel about the relative power of Skarner after playing him?
I think Skarner's a decent jungler. He's a level 6 jungler that is useful if all the other junglers are banned, which is kind of what they tried to do that game. They took Elise and Lee Sin on the first 2 picks, thinking that if they just took one, I would just take the other. So it was actually a really smart strategy from them. They banned out the Rengar, we banned Eve, and then they took 2 junglers. So it was kind of what was left. And I just thought that Skarner was a good pick there over something like a Nocturne or a Vi.
And late game, actually, if you use the ult for suppression, then the jungler can't smite against you. When Kez came in for it, were you just focused on Baron health? Because you didn't actually use it. You still got the smite, and you still got the Baron.
Yeah, it was actually a really confusing situation because the call was to turn off, but it was so low that we needed to kill the Baron. So I was just kind of focused on getting that clutch smite. I wanted to be able to secure the Baron because I felt like if we lost the Baron there, we'd probably lose the fight too, and it could have been game.
And ending a game like this in the late game, what does that do for a team's confidence? Because you guys have been struggling lately, but coming out in these end game scenarios, when it's so close like that, it's got to be a boost for you guys.
It's a little bit of a boost, but to be honest, we're not really happy with our play. We made a lot of mistakes that game, and even once we had 2 inhibitors and Baron, we almost threw in the last 30 seconds. So yeah, we just have a lot to work on, so we'll be practicing hard and get ready for Super Week.
All right, well, good luck in Super Week. Thank you, Dominate. We're now going to throw it back up to the guys at the desk.